your forecast first. Sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Well, things are nice and calm out there on this Tuesday. We've had a little bit more in the way of some cloud cover out there. No rain. The sun came back today. It actually felt really good with temperatures that made it into the 40s. Now we're in the mid to upper 30s. 35 in Springfield, 39 in Effingham. And all is good right now. And looking good through the evening commute home. The problem is the picture that we see here on our Neal Street camera is going to look far different this time tomorrow night as this moves in. We've got a big snowstorm that could be heading our way. Some of you may see some of your highest snowfall totals you've had the whole year. Season, that is. We'll talk more about that coming up. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now on WCIA 3 News.
It's been more than 10 years since Holly CASSANO was brutally murdered. What happened on day one as the trial of her accused killer started?
We just want to be there to help.
One family's in need of a place to stay after a fire destroyed their home. How the community is stepping up to help.
Many are calling it a must-win for the Illini tonight. Why people in Michigan State are saying the same.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 6.
Did not kill.
This accused murderer's defense team denies Holly CASSANO died by his hands, but prosecutors say they don't think the jury will buy that. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jessica Coons. Jennifer's off tonight. Today, Holly CASSANO's mother took the stand telling the jury how she found her daughter's body. Michael Henslick is accused of sexually assaulting and stabbing CASSANO to death in Mahomet in 2009. He faces up to life in prison if convicted. WCIA 3's Aaron Eads is live outside of the Champaign County Courthouse in Urbana tonight. Aaron, CASSANO's mother broke down on the stand today.
Yeah, Jessica, she says when Holly wouldn't answer her phone on the morning of November 2nd, 2009, Tony went to her daughter's home and found her lying on the bedroom floor, cold, naked, and unresponsive. She says then she said a prayer and ran outside to call 911. This was before a handful of Holly's friends and coworkers testified about the last time they saw her alive the night before. In her opening statement, State's Attorney Julia Reitz told the jury they would hear Henslick confess to the crime in his own words in the video of when he was interrogated by investigators, but Henslick's defense team told the jury that interview should be considered with skepticism.
Police officers put Mr. Henslick in a tiny room, physically backed him into a corner, and as they questioned him for hour after hour after hour, got closer and closer and closer to him. You will see them invading his physical space.
Michael Henslick is guilty of first-degree murder, and that when he committed that first-degree murder, he did so with exceptionally brutal and heinous behavior, indicative of wanton cruelty.
A now retired state police crime scene investigator described how he collected evidence from CASSANO's house. The jury was shown pictures of supposed bloodstains as well as actual pieces from the house, like a screen door and a light switch cover. But Henslick's defense team questioned his expertise and whether he collected enough blood samples from the home. And that part is important. Henslick was arrested in 2018 after investigators say they used one of his cigarette butts to tie his DNA to the case. We're expecting to hear about testimony about that tomorrow and Thursday. Live in Urbana, Aaron Eads, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, Aaron, thank you for that report. Over the next 2 days, prosecutors are expecting to call almost 20 witnesses. We'll be back in the courtroom tomorrow to cover them. And if you want to read more about what happened today, we have more details on WCIA.com. A man with a lengthy criminal history is now accused of trying to burn down his mother's house. Urbana police say Michael Patton's 72-year-old mother called them last week. She told them her son was threatening to kill her. 2 days later, police responded to a fire in her garage. They say they found a fire-starting log and a pile of clothes in the middle of the ground. Patton is facing charges of arson and harassment. He was previously convicted of aggravated battery, burglary, and domestic battery. We have a follow-up from last night. The Cerro Gordo community is coming together to help a family whose home was destroyed in a fire.
A couple and their dog lived there. They weren't home at the time, but now they have nowhere to go. The fire happened on West Carter Street. The couple had lived there for less than a year. WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting joins us now. Courtney, what are people doing to help?
Well, Paul, they're collecting items like household items as well as things like gift cards. But because the couple is still dealing with a huge loss, they aren't sure all they need yet. But the community of CERRO GORDO will be right there for them no matter what.
We just want to be there to help.
And they'll need it. For one CERRO GORDO couple, a house they called home for less than a year is now a shell of what it used to be. A fire started Monday night in the back of the home and spread quickly.
That whole back wall actually was just a skeleton by the time the fire was put out.
But before it was out, crews ran into trouble when they found out 2 fire hydrants near the home were broken.
We had 15 different departments with 13 different tankers that started shuttling water to us.
That slowed things down, keeping firefighters at the scene until around midnight. But the department's support of the couple doesn't end once the fire's out. Their women's auxiliary is now collecting donations to support the couple.
We're in the process of getting household items and whatever anybody would like to donate towards this family.
Although they're still figuring out what all's needed, the department says they welcome whatever anyone can give.
If we can't use everything and it's something that's not perishable, sure, we'll hold on to it and then we'll have it for the next family that needs it. And that's one of our things, is to be here and be available to help when someone needs something.
Donations can be dropped off at the fire department in CERRO GORDO. We have more information about that on our website at WCIA.com. Reporting live in the newsroom, Courtney Bunting, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Courtney, thanks for sharing. The State Fire Marshal is investigating the fire's cause. There's no specific time for when they expect to know what started it. All they know is the fire started in the rear of the home. The Chatham community is mourning the loss of a high school student.
Joey Sanhaus died yesterday after being put in a medically induced coma last week. A high school is doing what it can to help students as they mourn. The junior was a straight-A student and an athlete. WCIA 3's Cole Hankey is in our Springfield newsroom tonight. Cole, this is not only tragic, but really sudden as well.
Yeah, it started as just a basic case of the flu, and then that escalated into a bacterial infection into his lungs. Before the family knew it, he was at St. Louis Children's Hospital and put into that medically induced coma. The district allowed students to stay home from school today after Sanhaus passed away yesterday, and the school's scheduled basketball games were canceled for tonight, and all other practices were not requiring attendance as well. It was all in an effort to allow the community to mourn.
And first and foremost, obviously, our thoughts and prayers are with his family and loved ones, and you know, just a tremendously difficult time. And we know everybody handles grief like this in different ways, and we want to be respectful of that. And we felt like it just was in the best interest just to set aside things like sports tonight.
Sanhaus played on the basketball team at Glenwood High School as a freshman and a sophomore, and this year he was planning on running track. And the school said that they are discussing ways to honor Sanhaus once more of the students come back. Reporting in Springfield, I'm Cole Hankey, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, Cole, thank you. In just under 2 weeks, Sanhaus's case of the flu turned into that bacterial infection in his lungs, which then turned into pneumonia. He was originally in a Springfield hospital before being taken to St. Louis. Plans for his funeral are still being arranged.
The Illinois High School Association made a decision which tournament is again making the State Farm Center its home.
Also tonight.
That's what this is all about. This is their team.
It was a players-only team meeting that started a 7-game win streak. The Illini hope to start another one tonight against Michigan State.
Snow coming our way tomorrow, so let's break out Kevin's snow meter here, and we've got you at the buy a shovel level, especially if you live north of I-74 or I-72. I think we're going to be shoveling some snow by Thursday morning. Roofing Dog and Bratcher weather camera will time the snow out. We'll let you know who gets the most, and then talk about the major cold air that is to follow the snow coming up.